Watergate Headquarters. This is how a precocious niece of mine at 3 years old would answer the telephone in 1973 during the height of the attention of the nation to the investigation in Congress into the scandal that would bring down President Richard Nixon. That phone was a black rotary dial phone introduced to the country in about 1904. Broadcast gavel to gavel on PBS, nearly every television in the country was tuned in to the riveting proceedings. Conversation about the cover-up of the burglary at the Watergate Hotel by the President of the United States took place over those rotary phones. About 2 million of them are still in use today. And in person, everywhere, people gathered. Home, office, school, grocery store, bars and restaurants, in the corridors of apartment buildings and across the backyard fence. The raw data came by newspaper and from PBS and local news reports. Today, we are engrossed in following the proceedings of the Senate chamber, an unprecedented second impeachment trial of a president whose term has ended. While the trial is equally engrossing, the manner of our engagement has radically shifted with the advance of time and technology. We get our information by cell phone, tablet, laptop, television, and we cannot gather by the water cooler or in the grocery store to compare notes and theories about what happened and how this drama ought to end. Our headquarters are dispersed and solitary. And we are still captive to a pandemic and still hopeful that a new administration can move to dismantle structures of injustice that are as lethal to our humanity and our planet as the virus we scramble to overcome, one vaccine at a time. What do? We keep working for change and building and strengthening community. We care for one another and those who need support to get through the day and these cold winter nights. We worship and pray individually and together. We take delight in gathering by Zoom and seeing the smiles on familiar faces, welcoming strangers who are becoming friends, and keeping one another alive in these extraordinary times. We welcome the grace and love of God with gratitude and try our best to be patient and understanding, graceful and loving with one another, so that the bonds of unity that bind us to one another are not frayed by the strains of these times. We hold one another with greater urgency. To let go now is to give in to despair. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Grace and peace to you this day. Have a good weekend, and I hope to see you in worship on Sunday morning.